Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is a timeless collective reading for anyone with major Sagittarius placements, or if you were just intuitively guided here, I'm sure there's a message for you as well. Okay, so I had no intention whatsoever of filming a YouTube reading today, but I woke up with your energy on my heart and in my mind, and I knew I had to read for you today. There's a little bit of a sense of urgency here, but not in a scary way or in like a warning kind of a way. It's actually incredibly exciting. It feels like you are about to embark on some kind of deep, deep personal exploration that you have never experienced before. And there are just some things that Spirit wants you to know before you begin. Okay. So I've been sitting with your energy for a little while, and so much was coming through, I actually had to take notes. All of this is for you, all of it. And I don't really do that anymore. I haven't taken notes before a reading for a really long time. So I feel like that is important for you right out of the gate. Spirit is saying, write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. There's something important that you need to write down so that you don't forget. Okay? Don't try to remember or expect yourself to remember. That energy is wasted in trying to remember when you could just write it down. I even have my pen here still. I'm done with it. I was gonna put it back, but as soon as I went to put it in its little container over there, like everything felt wrong. I feel like I need the pen by me, even though I'm not gonna use it anymore. So keep a pen on you or a pencil. Even though you could type whatever you need to remember, there's something significant about actually physically writing it. Okay. So, when I first connected with your energy, I heard, it's go time. It's go time. And then I saw a propeller. I'm sure most of you know what a propeller is, but if you don't, it's that fan-shaped kind of mechanism on boats and airplanes. It spins and propels the vehicle. So it's go time combined with a propeller. It feels like momentum is building. You are propelling yourself, or your journey is propelling itself in some way. You're about to launch or take off, take flight, okay? I was also seeing the number 7 and a rainbow. I even saw you riding the rainbow at one point, almost like it was a bridge or a slide. Rainbow just kept coming up over and over again. It feels very significant for you. So based on all of that, I was fully expecting that the oracle cards that would come forward for you would be like red, or I don't know, red or yellow or gold. They would be big and bold and like reflective of this building intensity that I'm feeling. Lo and behold, the oracle cards are not what I expected. You've got number 18, water. And at the bottom of the deck, number 42, release. Look at these two together. Even though they're not what I was expecting, I still feel a great degree of intensity when I look at these cards. I went ahead and channeled right through the water card, and this is what I heard. Below the surface of your emotions lies a deep well of spiritual trust. Your intuition is a flow state, and you're ready to understand that flow state on a deeper level. You're ready to access a deeper level of flow state so as to understand more completely how to cultivate it, manage it, and clear it. So this combined with seeing a propeller, it's almost like you're ready to understand the mechanics of your own intuition or your flow state more deeply than ever before. This is a beautiful bridge between your mind and your heart, your head and your heart. You're about to start to logically or analytically break down and understand how you can curate, cultivate, and again, manage your own spiritual connection or intuitive flow. Now, through the release card, I heard being in a flow state helps you to see more clearly what blocks it. And a vision came to me. I saw you in a river, which is obviously a symbol of you being in flow. And as you were moving down this river, you were carrying a big knife, some kind of, I don't know what, axe or sword or something. And as you were flowing down the river, you were continuously chopping off things on the edges that were impeding the flow. So like a big old tree stump or a branch or a rock, whatever. You were just constantly cutting away and clearing as you went. So it's almost like being able to access a deeper level of flow is going to allow you to see more clearly what is not flow or what prevents your flow. Okay. Now, both of these cards, again, are blue. That makes me think of the throat chakra. So there's some kind of clearing in communication that's going to happen. This is going to be just like a prolonged period of clearing. Okay. Opening up your throat chakra, healing your throat chakra. We talked, I think, in the last reading about you being able to trust your spontaneous voice. This is definitely a continuation of that. You're still clearing something in your throat. Okay, let's shift into tarot here. I went ahead and pulled 2 cards. This is the Horror Tarot by Todd Alcott, by the way. I pulled a couple of cards just to represent the exploration you are about to embark on. I don't know if I said this, but the water card being number 18, it reduces to 9, which is associated with the Hermit. So however this exploration manifests for you physically or externally, in its essence, it's the same for all of you, which is an internal journey. It's like inner journey work that's going to happen. So the 2 cards representing the exploration you're about to embark on, both are swords, going back to the knife in the release card. You've got the 7 of Swords, featuring deception, betrayal, and pretense. This is all the energy that is not of flow, that would kick you out of flow. Second guessing yourself, abandoning yourself. Yeah, I'm hearing it's like you prioritizing other people's truths over your own. This energy of pretense or like putting on a front, falsehood, falsity, I'm hearing. All of these energies are the things on the side of the river I was seeing that you're ready to clear. Because you're going to be in a deeper connection to your intuition and flow state, you're going to be able to identify all of those things that need to be cut. And the other card, more swords, the 2 of Swords, featuring indecision, dilemma, and potential risk. What I'm hearing very clearly, you don't second guess yourself. You actually don't second guess yourself. But other energies, like the 7 of Swords, other energies can infiltrate your flow, your connection to spirit, and make you feel like you're second guessing yourself. So if you are feeling indecisive, unsure, fear is getting the best of you, you are second guessing your inner knowing, there's a shift in perspective Spirit wants you to have. You're not actually second guessing yourself. There's a foreign energy that needs to be cleared, and once it is, you'll know exactly what your truth is. Okay, so this kind of choppy, jagged, indecision, second guessing, it's all going to get pulled to the surface for you to clear. Okay, because you're just going to see it for what it is. Once you see something for what it is, there's no going back. There's no going back. There's no entertaining it anymore. You're done making space for these inauthentic energies. Okay, let's keep going. Where do I go from here, Spirit? Just show me Sagittarius's general energy. Show me Sagittarius right now, please, Spirit. Ace of Wands. A spiritual gift. Ideas flow towards your soul. Follow your passion. Rich potential for growth. Beware of pitfalls. Yeah, there's that kind of caution. Not warning. I don't like that word. Caution from Spirit. There's some kind of opportunity that you are about to take advantage of. It feels like you know what this is. Your hand is on it. You're taking this opportunity and you're going to run with it. This could look like a million different things. However it manifests for you is going to be entirely unique. But it's correlated to your passion. An opportunity to, I'm hearing, maximize your passion, capitalize on it, grow it, build it. It's like you're building your own fire. There's that propeller again. You are the propeller and the airplane. You're propelling yourself. It's like you're fanning your own flames of passion, joy, expression, right? You're about to run with it. You're about to take off. It's go time. But beware of pitfalls. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. He holds the power of all the elements in the palm of his hand. Yeah. The Magician is a symbol of manifestation and unlimited potential. He knows all and sees all. He is resourceful and pure, or he is a fraud and charlatan. Proceed with caution. I feel like there's other people. Some of the like branches and brambles on the side of the river, what infiltrates your flow. For some of you, it feels like other people who are trying to get closer to you, but they have the wrong intentions. And there's no judgment. There's no judgment. We've all got our issues, right? So it's not about cutting them off in this like incredibly violent way. It's just you are ready to see the truth and the intentions behind certain people or maybe groups of people in your life. And because you're holding so much freaking potential in the palm of your hand, it's your own potential. You're taking it, right? That kind of strength, power, and clarity, again, it's allowing you to see the truth of anything that would prevent you from capitalizing on it. Other people's inauthenticity, other people's troubles, I'm hearing, other people's, how would I say this? Hang on. Worries, other people's worries is what I'm hearing. And their attempts at friendship. Okay, I don't know what this is about. Maybe this is just for some of you. You're seeing past the front. You're seeing past the front that they're putting up. Okay. But that can also just be an analogy, right? That can be a symbol for just these energies that are not in flow or of flow trying to come into your flow. Okay. So what is that for you? How is that showing up for you? You may not know until you begin this deepening exploration. You may not know, but I just feel like asking the question, how is that showing up for you? What kind of energies are infiltrating your flow? It could also be, you might be, oh yeah, it's self-judgment. There's something here about self-judgment and you waking up to the fact that that self-judgment was learned. It is not original to you. Okay. All right. The challenge. Let's go into the challenge. 444 on the timer. What's the challenge that Sag is facing? That's too many. The Five of Pentacles. destitute, alone, and terrified for the future. You know, I almost picked for you, for the oracle deck to do your closing message with. I almost picked Into the Lonely Woods. I was like right on the cusp, but then I didn't. I went with another deck. But that kind of flavor is here in your energy somewhere. This feeling of loneliness, or feeling a little bit lost or confused. Clarify this Five of Pentacles. Well, it's almost like you don't really want to face these energies alone. Some part of you is afraid of the clearing. Maybe you're really identified with some of the energies that you're going to be chopping off, chopping away. Or you're second guessing whether or not you can do this. Terrified for the future. What part of you is projecting the worst case scenario? I love this card so much. Okay, more swords. The Five of Swords. A brutal victory. It's almost like you're afraid of something getting the best of you. You're afraid of something getting the best of you. Maybe one of these energies kind of, I don't know, hypnotizing you or convincing you of something that isn't true. Or you're afraid you won't have what it takes to do the clearing you need to do. It's almost like this fear of being consumed by that which you need to detach from. This is, I don't feel all of you, meaning all parts of you. I feel like this is a single part of you that's flaring up right now because it really needs some love and attention before you embark on this journey. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Ha! A contest between the most powerful, most terrifying creature alive and a lion. Yep, that's exactly what this is. Okay, so this is a little bit of an invitation to do some inner work before you embark on this new clearing, incredible phase. What is the part of you that doesn't believe in yourself or questions your capabilities? Questions its own connection to truth, and so latches onto the truths of other people to kind of make up for that internal void, right? This is fear that you're ready to not only identify, but hold hands with. I'm seeing a vision of you holding hands with this part of you that's afraid. And encouraging it or reassuring it that it is not alone. Okay, it needs some kind of support. What's the advice here for Sagittarius? Advice for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Okay. The Seven of Cups. And the Lovers. Okay. How do you navigate all of this potential, all of this energy? The Seven of Cups is in its shadow state, kind of about being overwhelmed by the options and the energies in front of you, being very distractible, being enticed by all these different things, but not knowing which one is really right for you or which way is really right for you. How do you navigate this, like, I'm hearing terrain, this terrain with so many directions you could go? There's just a lot of distractions. Well, you navigate it by recentering on yourself over and over and over again. The Lover's card. Love is grand, but it always leads to trouble. Oh, this deck. Horror Tarot presents the Lovers, a symbol of love, harmony, relationships, and choices. Yes, going back to the Two of Swords, there is some kind of decision, a choice here that I feel like you've maybe been avoiding or afraid to make. But clarity will come. Clarity is coming, and you're going to see which decision is actually for your highest good rather than another person's, or for the highest good of your fear. Ooh, interesting. That which is for the highest good for your soul isn't necessarily what is the highest good for your fear. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, what does that mean? Hang on a second. Your fear wants something that is not in alignment with the path you're ultimately taking. Well, your fear just wants to be safe, right? Your fear wants safety and protection and security. It wants to be in its little bubble. But that's not what you're meant for. You have the Ace of Wands in your hand. You're about to take flight. You're about to expand in some incredible way. And so, clearing your fear, caretaking your fear so that you can center on your highest good over and over and over again. The answer is clear. The answer is clear when you connect in here. Interesting. Okay. Let's get a journal prompt for you from my journal prompt deck. Journal prompt for Sagittarius spirit. It's like you rescuing yourself. You rescuing yourself or rescuing your fear so that it doesn't succumb to the safety, perceived safety of these other energies that aren't you. Gosh, I hope that makes sense. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'm super curious what comes up like intuitively for you when you don't think about your answer to that question, but you just let whatever arises arise, right? What's your like off the cuff, no thinking response to that question? What are you waiting for? Give me 1 second. Your fear would make you think that there's always something to wait for. Like, ooh, no, now's not the right time to step into my power, to clear my energy, to step into flow, to take flight, to launch into some incredible thing. Like, your fear will always make you think you've got one more thing to do before you expand. But ultimately, it's just a ruse, right? It's just that fear trying to protect itself. Okay? There's nothing to wait for. There's really nothing to wait for. If you're feeling intuitively guided and called to do something, then it's time. Even if it doesn't make sense. And that ties all the way back to the very first thing that I said. I was not planning on doing this today. I was not. But Spirit has its own agenda, its own divine timing, its own plans, right? And I chose to trust it. And here we are. Let's get a closing message for you from a compendium of Witches Oracle. Closing message for Sag, please, Spirit. Oh, I'm just noticing the Seven of Cups. Oh, and I also, was this first one? Yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, and I was getting 7 for you when I was just reading your energy. 7, 7, 7. Okay. Oh, interesting. Rest. Nice cup of tea on a book. Let's see what the guidebook has to say. It kind of connects back to the fact that this is a deepening and an inner journey work. Water, 18, reduces to 9, the Hermit. Okay. Repose, self-care, and regeneration In the same way that the earth welcomes the slower pace of autumn and the rest of winter in order to recuperate and gather more energy to release with the coming of the warmer months, we too can benefit from a period of quiet rest. There can be no blossom, no fruit without a placid winter. The rest card invites us to reflect on our pace and take our time. Well, taking your time doesn't necessarily mean slowing down. It might, right? But taking your time just means taking your time. Sometimes being on your own timing looks like going faster. Sometimes it means going slower. So I feel like this is just an invitation to, again, drop all of that distraction of the Seven of Cups, all of these energies that aren't yours. What is your timing, your internal timing telling you? Do you need to do a little bit of caretaking of your fear? Are you ready to take hold of an opportunity today and do something you've never done before? The answers are in here. Again, the answers are in your heart. Wow. Okay, I hope this was helpful, or at least thought-provoking, Sagittarius. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, I'll be putting this journal prompt in the description box, along with several others. Be sure to check them out. They'll help you to process everything and take your inner work a little bit deeper. I'll see you next time. Bye.